Founders in OnPassive, aren't you overjoyed and overwhelmed about your feelings about OnPassive? OnPassive brings people of different backgrounds and cultures to be united with the purpose of improving the lives of all people financially. OnPassive gives the 98% who fail in online businesses the way to reverse their fortunes. Mr. Ash Mafera and his family and technology staff have designed OnPassive for the masses, not the few. For those who might have doubted Mr. Mafera's dedication to our being successful in OnPassive, take a look around how OnPassive is built and relax. OnPassive is here to stay. All founders on November 3rd, 2022, were completely stunned by the incredible professional people that Mr. Mafera has attracted to OnPassive. OnPassive has the most advanced and brilliant minds ever assembled by any other company. The brilliant people Mr. Mafera has under the massive roof of OnPassive are listed at the very top of the who's who of the business and academia world. Anyone who was thinking that OnPassive was just an ordinary company or even a program, stop. No other company in the history of business has ever gotten started like OnPassive. Imagine a complete communications branch of the media platform of OnPassive. Most countries don't have that in their infrastructure. OnPassive has. Why are these important? First of all, communication is very important because what that does is keep all of OnPassive's founders and technology personnel speaking the same language. The language of OnPassive. If all are on the same page, there won't be any slip-ups, no misleading information. Mr. Mafera was also able to get into OnPassive, a strategy expert who has 3 MBAs and is the author of 17 books about what it does. This expert has his hands on the pulse of this entire globe when it comes to making sure that the growth of OnPassive will never have to worry about resources to continue this monumental journey, to take care of everyone who is associated with OnPassive. Thank you Mr. Ash Mafera for this incredible person added to your advanced and brilliant executive group. They all saw the vision of Mr. Mafera and wanted to be a part of OnPassive. Watching the corporate meeting we had on Thursday, November 3rd, 2022 was almost surreal. How could a company that has never been launched yet be built like giant corporations that have been in business for decades? OnPassive's complex and fail-safe infrastructure are more advanced than these giants of technology, and yet this is where we are. Think in terms of OnPassive being such a massive company that there aren't any comparisons to be made with other companies that started on such a small scale that it was almost unrecognizable. November the 20th, 2022 OnPassive is coming out, and it's going to be blazing. OnPassive has an agreement with beIN Sports Network to be one of the major sponsors of the world's most incredible sporting event, the World Cup. On that date there will be a release by the media branch of OnPassive marketing ingenuity that will totally transcend anything ever witnessed by this globe that we call Earth. Marketing at its very best will start off with the branding of OnPassive. When the audience views that sporting event on November the 20th, 2022, they will not believe their eyes. OnPassive will be everywhere expounding the magnificence of a totally disruptive digital series of products. There will be gifts that will be released so that the public will be able to use those gifts freely, never having to pay for them. If OnPassive wanted to charge for each one of those gifts, each one of those disruptive products could dominate each one of those industries. The 3 will be an email provider, a revolutionary social media platform, and a URL shortener. Those 3 gifts from industries have generated massive amounts of internet users. Can you say internet takeover?